Hey guys, this is Dr. Hub. Today we'll look at the effect of the noise exposure. So noise exposure. So under this we have the auditory effects. So there is auditory effects. So the auditory fatigue appears at, so there is something known as the auditory fatigue. This will take place at the 90 decibels and it is greatest at the 4000 hertz. Greatest at 4000 hertz. So whistling and bustling in ear occurs with the auditory fatigue. So we have whistling as well as the buzzing of the ear occurs at the auditory fatigue. Then comes the temporary deafness. So in terms of temporary deafness, hearing loss occurs after a single exposure of noise. So temporary deafness occurs at single exposure of the noise. It is usually at a frequency range of 4000 to that of 6000 hertz. It disappears after 24 hours following the noise exposure. So it disappears after 24 hours. Disappears 24 hours after the noise exposure. Next is what about the permanent hearing loss? So in terms of the permanent hearing loss, it can result after a continuous or repeated exposure of noise. So this continuous exposure of noise, and this will be about the 100 decibels. It occurs commonly as occupational. So this can be mainly occupational. Exposure to noise that is above 160 decibels. So this may rupture the tympanic membrane. So this rupture of the tympanic membrane and causes a permanent hearing loss. So it's permanent hearing loss. Next, we look at the non-auditory effects. So under the non-auditory effects, there is an interference in the speech. It occurs when the sound has a frequency of interference with that of the speech. So this occurs when the sound has a frequency of 300 to 500 hertz. And there is an annoyance. So what is annoyance? Annoyance is a psychological response to noise which can greatly affect the efficiency and concentration. So efficiency as well as the concentration. Next is the noise has also been known to cause some psychological changes, like noise can cause increase in the blood pressure, intracranial pressure as well as increase in the sweating.